Okay, let's see here. VGM. There we go. Share. Discord. Right, streams. And alright, there we go. What do we got here? General chat. Jack, yes. Read announcements. I Ghost Reserve inactive. Come on, folks, help figure it out. I don't know. I don't read the announcements. Energetic. I'm just a commentator at best. Yeah, I don't read the all the stuff that goes on in the server. I just try to make sure I show up when it's my time to show up. Let's see if I'm when it's my time. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. Well, I wasn't expecting this so early, but I guess I kind of forgot about the World Cup, right? I think so. I didn't even check to see who won between England and France. I don't really care whether it be Argentina or. I mean, Spain looked really good against France there, which was surprising. Because when you look at France and you look at the quality of the players, you would think that France would have. But just that really disciplined play from Spain, I think. Is what got them by, I think, kind of shut down France there. I thought it was going to be France and Argentina in the finals, but yeah, Spain just yeah, if they play like that this time, play like that against Argentina, I bet Argentina might have some problems. But I honestly, I don't really care who wins. I guess it'd be nice for Messi, right? Get us, because it'll probably be his final chance for a World Cup. I doubt he'll. I'm not sure. I doubt Messi will be around for another World Cup. So at least he would get another World Cup. I wonder if that would give him the record for a player that's competed in and won the most World Cups, because I think Messi has what? He's already got one or maybe two World Cups. I don't know if it's one or two. So if they win this one, it's going to be 2 or 3 World Cups under Messi, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure, though, how many World Cups Messi's got. And I know he's got one. I know he's got at least one with Argentina. All right, guys, I'm just making coffee, right? So, like I said, I wasn't expecting this to be so early. I was just getting ready to make sausages. Kansas City sausages. Kansas City style sausages. Not exactly sure what that is. They're good though. I do them in my cast iron grilling pan. Because I live in an apartment and I can't barbecue. And right now in Canada, you don't really want to go outside anyways. In certain areas. The area I'm in is got a lot of smoke from the wildfires. Trump wants to tariff us now on wildfires. That's fucked up, man. You know, when USA is burning with wildfires, we send help. When Canada's burning, they send tariffs. Like, what the fuck, man? What's wrong with that country? Like, you know what I mean? They try to say, like, you know, it's the government. It's got nothing to do with the government. The government doesn't control the weather and where the lightning strikes, man. You can never plan for that amount of wildfires. Like, it's just, you know, and trust me, like, when it comes to wildfires, Canada's got one of the best wildfire fighting firefighters in the world, right? That's why we go to the USA all the time to help them fight their fires and send our actually a guy, a Canadian firefighter actually lost his life in Colorado doing a firefight, helping the Americans fight fire. And then Trump, because of the smoke from our wildfires, wants to put tariffs, yet we sit here and help them out. Fucking unbelievable, this world, what Trump's doing to this world. Those MAGA people, you know, he wants MAGA just to hate Canada or something, I think. It's fucking unreal, man. Yeah. I'll tell you, I'll give you those mega hardliners, man. They're stupid to the core, man. They believe everything he says, and they stand by him like he's their god. Well, yeah. Yeah. And you know what the sad thing is? Everybody talks about he's going to get what he's coming to him and all that stuff. He's going to be held accountable. No, he won't. All these bad people in the world don't get held accountable. That Netanyahu, fucking Israel Prime Minister, they're all fucking bad, evil people. But nothing happens to them. I don't believe in God, so they're not going to go to hell. They're not going to go to heaven. They're just going to die wrecking everybody else's world. I'm still making coffee. I'm just looking around. Wow. Yeah, the numbers really shrunk. Might be because of the World Cup. People are out, maybe. It's also, you know, the new game, I think, too. It's different, you know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of the fast guys have stopped playing because it's just not, you know. I could tell the minute, actually, the new F1 game came out by how the running order went, that it would be there'd be a lot of people not playing because those fast guys, a lot of the fast guys stop playing because they just can't handle being mid-packers now. You know what I mean? And I can't blame them because it's not racing. It's something different. I didn't spend a lot of time on it, but it's just something I couldn't get into. It was just, you know, too much button pressing and then having to know when to press the button and when to use juice and when to stall out on the straightaways, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's definitely it's a different racing, right? But, you know, I think the guys that are doing well really like it and probably don't want it to change. And the guys that used to do really well and aren't, probably don't like it so much. And, yeah, I'm just looking. So we got Barge, Rolly, Luca, Yesher Run, Box for Inners, Mamu. Oh, Mamu's here. I think he's just a reserve, though. I'm not sure, though. Mamu might be full-time now. Toxic, Elia, PS Keon, Suribo. Suribo's always here. And we got the Dutchie, Energetic, and Mr. Ass Throttle. That's his throttle. Yeah, I still like Ass Throttle better. I'm just kind of turned around in my kitchen. Right? Well, my kitchen's kind of like my living room. It's kind of like everything. I got a really small apartment. I think my whole apartment might be like, I don't know, 20 feet long, 25 feet long by 15 feet wide. That's my apartment right there. My bedroom, kitchen, and living room is one room. And then I have what used to be my bedroom is now my racing room. My racing room. I saw something with Rolly. He was on YouTube and his channel came up and I saw something about a glitch. He was talking about a glitch. I don't know if that's actually gonna affect the race or not, if they fix the glitch or not. But yeah, apparently up at least at this one part. I'm not sure if it's the whole track, but the this part right here is I think he was getting. I didn't pay attention to exactly what it was, the glitch, but I think it's that you can use all the power and it doesn't give you any. It doesn't use up your power or something. The electrical power. I'm not sure. I saw Rolly, rock and rolly. Way up in the treetop all day long, rocking and a bopping and a singing his song, rock and rolling. Tweet, 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 rock and rolling. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Yeah. Yeah, so, and who knows, it does, I guess, Dunks, I think it's Dunks just joined in, I think. Dunks or Dunk. I always thought he was Dunch, and I thought that's how you spell Dunk. It's in like, hello, Dunk your bell. But he's an American, and I think he meant it to be Dunks, but since I always call him Dunk, we'll just keep on calling him Dunk. I think he's alright. I don't think he's ever complained. Okay, yeah, now that I'm sitting here. Oh, yeah, let's do all this stuff. Detail tires. Enable. Pull tap back. Okay, well, it looks like it looked like everybody got their qualifying thing in, and it looks like the energy boost has gone too. So I think this is pretty much going to be your starting order right here. That rock and rolly there is benefiting by the. Yeah, I don't think Mamu's going to be able to make any improvements. I think that's going to be our starting order right there. Maybe Toxic and Dunk there might swap positions. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's your qualifying. 146. What's that? That's about, what, 3-4 seconds slower than what it used to be or something? I think. Something like that. What was it, 44s I think they got into in real life, I think. I guess, what's his name? Who's the one leading? I can forget his name now. Oh, rank up with me, that's it. Yeah. Doesn't look like he's here. So he must went out to a bar somewhere. Yeah, I didn't check what time it is, but maybe it's like 3 o'clock in Canada that the World Cup starts at 3 in the afternoon. So like 8 o'clock at night. 8. Eight or 9 o'clock at night for people in the UK and Europe, I think. Yeah, I think this is box for enters. Look at that. Rolly's like a full second. Yeah, Rolly should be able to get himself a podium going by the times I'm seeing here. But maybe some people weren't able to get out in time and get a good run in. I don't know. I wasn't watching because I was making coffee. But maybe the rain came down. The guys who got out first were able to get their runs in. I don't know what the race is, though. I don't know if the race is going to be wet or not. Maybe it's just qualifying that's going to be wet. Who knows? Yeah. Where's the controller? There it is. Yeah, I guess. There we go. If Dunk's putting in a lap, then that'll probably put him up into 11th place. Yeah, I think Rank It Up has a pretty decent lead that he can probably miss this race without losing the lead in the championship, I think. Saw the race today. I think Ferrari guy, I think, really benefited from the virtual safety car that they put out that I don't think they should have, honestly. I think they did it just to make the race exciting. But if that virtual safety car wouldn't have came out, then that would have put Leclerc behind Max. When he pitted. But because that virtual safety car, but it helped out Hamilton too, because he was able to serve his time penalty under virtual safety car thing. But he also had an unsafe pit release. And apparently they're doing that after the race. I don't understand why they do that. Why can't you make the decision before the end of the race? Like, you know what I mean? You had like 45 minutes to look at it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't make a decision. It'll probably be another one of those slap on the wrists. They don't want to take points away from them, or the championship might not be as exciting. I find the FIA not. I find in F1 there's a lot of manipulation a lot of times, I find, in the way the safety cars and virtual safety cars are timed and who gets penalties and who doesn't, kind of shit. But yeah, it looks like that's it. It looks like it's going to be Bards and Rolly on the front row, Yesher, Run, and Luca on the second, Mamu and Energetic on the third, Ass Throttle and Box for Enter, teammates on the fourth row, Sir Evo and PS Keon on the fifth row, and Dunk and Toxic Delia on the sixth row. So, yeah, it looks like the World Cup has Box for Enter here is getting some practice in the wet, maybe. But who knows, the race might not even be wet for all I know. But going by the times, Rolly's got a good chance here to get himself a second, maybe a win, who knows. Right, there is still about 1 second though from Rolly to Bards. But then there's like a second. Almost 2 seconds, like 2/10 off being 2 seconds. From Rolly to Yesher Run, right? But like I said, it might be just because the rain came down and when it came down, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, this is a 100% race, and there's only going to be 12 guys. I'm not sure how exciting this is going to be. Maybe if it's raining, it'll be a little more exciting. Oh yeah, we got 3 Americans all in the back. So we're going to have some Americans trying to make their way through the field. Going by what I'm seeing here, it might be sunny start. So all that practicing on the wet might not help. Well, it's kind of cloudy. Maybe some rain coming, I don't know. I don't get that information here. I actually don't like this DLC because I don't get the information like I used to on the HUD, where I could see what mode everybody's in and stuff like that. I don't get that anymore. Sometimes it even looks like the guys don't even get the DRS, the drag reduction. But they are, but it just doesn't look like it on the screen because the wings aren't opening in on my screen like it doesn't look like it, but they actually are. Okay, so I guess I'm waiting for everybody to load up and then I can do my stuff. So it's like 44 laps or something, right? I think. Depending if there's going to be safety cars or not. Gonna be probably a little over an hour, I would think, an hour 15, hour and a half, maybe. It's almost 2 minutes a lap, so. So, yeah. I think about an hour and 15 minutes. Should be about the race time. Guess everybody's doing whatever changes there you can do. I wonder if the changes are the same, like your apart from rules, like if it's only the front wing that you can adjust and tire pressures and things like that you can change. I'm not sure. Okay, so here we go. Interval leader, fastest lap. Yeah, interval. This will change. Stops, tire, enable, full track. Okay, there we go. So we got Luca and Ass Throttle starting on reds. I think whites last pretty good on this track. I'm not sure. So maybe you can do a red-white type thing so you can get the undercut going on. Maybe. I don't know. But I guess if rank it up, not racing, I guess people like Bards and maybe Yesher run and then we'll be able to close the gap a little bit. I'm not sure how big of a lead he has now. I know that Justin really isn't much of a threat. He hasn't I don't think he's really found the groove to this game yet. I think Bobo just didn't like it, period. That's why I think he kind of dropped out. Yeah, it's a different type of racing. You know, there's probably guys that love it, and guys like me that really couldn't be bothered with it. All right. Yeah, Rolly, get your car up there. We're inching it up there. There he is. I don't know what he got there. So it's only 12 cars, 100% race. And Dunk taking his time to park the car there. All right, buckle up, buttercups. Let's go racing. Okay, Bards gets off. It looks like Rolly is going to be able to hold it there. I think Yesher Run lost a spot there. He tried to hold the inside. And I think Luca kind of got a run there, but yeah, I don't know how it's going, but you can see Bards is already down to 10%. So I think that energy glitch that was there before might be gone now. Oh, we got a yellow flag for something. Something happened. Yesher Run trying to go around the outside of Rolly there, I think. And now he's finding himself I don't know what happened there. Luca just went right off the track, which is strange. Yeah, I don't know why he went right off the track like that. Huh. Oh, Sir Ibo's DNF'd. Maybe he wanted to get to watch the game. But yeah, I'm just looking right now at Rolly at 0%. Rolly's not managing his herbs properly, I guess. I didn't see his wing open in there either. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be probably a lot of running out of energy, and yeah, it looks like Rolly's just getting freight trained now. He's not managing that electrical power of his properly, and is now, because that's the way the game is. If you don't manage it properly, you're just getting screwed later, especially on a track like this. All right, PSG on all the way up in the third. Ooh, he goes wide there, probably a little warning there. Looks like they're having troubles handling that one corner there, from what I can tell. But yeah, Rolly's lost himself 3 spots. Like he's trying to make a pass here. I think Luca kind of hung it out there. Looks like Luca and Rolly here are going to be switching it back. Luka, though, he doesn't have any power. He doesn't have any power, though, to really make the pass. But I guess maybe Rolly probably doesn't have much either. Oh, a little bump there, but I think I don't think the bump. I think Luka might have went in a little too hot there and went a little wide, and then Rolly kind of went under him. But I think he backed out a little bit, just for a slight touch. But I think it's because Luka went in a little too hot. Had to gather it back up because he went off the track there, which is probably nice for Rolly, I think, right now, because I kind of gave him a little bit of a gap now that he can maybe gather it all up and start thinking, because that's what you need to do in this game. You need to sit there and think where to use energy and where not to use energy, I guess. But you can see how fast it's going down. So I guess that glitch that Rolly had on his stream or something. I guess that glitch might be fixed, maybe. Bucks for inners. Luka. Rolly. Well, he's got a little bit of a space, but Luka's on those reds too, right? I don't know how fast those reds burn off, right? But I think Rolly's going to try to run down Keon if he can. But, yeah, we'll see how it goes. That's the problem, right? Like, if you're getting pressured from behind, you end up using more of the energy that you want to use. And then you end up losing ground on the people ahead of you. It looks like it's probably going to rain at some point here. Yeah, that's why some of those guys went with the red tires, because they figure it's going to rain early enough that they can go from the reds to intermediates, maybe. I don't know, but it definitely looks like there's some rain starting to come down, I think. PS Keon's already 6 seconds out of the lead pack here, so. Yeah, this looks like where all your racing is right now. Back here in 6th and 7th and 8th. Luka losing even more spots now. Some of them reds are probably starting to burn off. Mamu's starting to gain some spot. That's the closest bunch right here. The back of the field. They're all pretty tight. Together. maybe once the looks like he overdrove his entry there, which is gonna close up the gap behind him. Now he's probably gonna be a sitting duck here. Mamu is probably gonna end up getting him. It looks like Mamu's gonna go for it right into the woof. A lot of passes were being made there today too. You know, early in the thing. I think Max took the lead right off the thing, but I think Antonelli did it on purpose so he could get the toe. But yeah, I think Max probably would have come in probably second if not for that virtual safety car. That virtual safety car definitely worked in the Ferrari's favor. I don't know if they're going to give Hamilton another penalty for the unsafe release there. The guy was trying to adjust his front wing, and I guess Hamilton took off and hit him or something. I don't know. I didn't really see it. But they probably won't do much. They want to keep it tight, the battle, so they probably won't do much. But it looks like Leclerc is starting to get the hang of the car a little better. The new car. Energetic. Looks like it's starting to space out now with these back guys. They were all fairly close. Yeah, Duncan, Luca. Oh, Luca's already on the intermediates. He's coming out on those intermediates. We'll have to see if he came out too early, though. If he pitted too early for them. There's Bards. There's Bards. Bards. Well, they're still got the blue, so to me, I think he's pitted too early. I think he pitted too early for the... He's pitted too early for his, I think Bard's, let the extra run by because that gives them the, power to pass again. Bard should have waited, the extra run probably should have waited to make his pass, so he had the overtake. Because now I think Bards will probably easily just take him now. Actually, Bards is not really using any. I think he's just sitting there. Conserving power at the moment. But yeah, they still got the blue, so that means, so I don't think the, rain has really, started to come down hard enough, right? And going by what I'm seeing with Luca's time, he's, not really gaining, so I think, yeah, I think he made the, pit call too early, and that might burn those intermediates off really fast too at the same time, because the track's still too dry for the intermediates, I think. Yeah, you can see that he's just losing time like crazy. Yeah, he made a mistake, and now he's probably gonna burn those tires off quicker too. So, oh, look at this. Rock and roll. He has got himself back up into close to PS Keon here. And these two look like they're going to duke it out for the final podium. I wonder why Rolly didn't get a... Yeah, I wonder why Rolly didn't get power to pass there. Yeah. Well, he's got enough to get it done anyways. But yeah, I thought he was within a second of Keon when he went to start that lap, so... But maybe I'm wrong. I wasn't paying attention. But unless the safety car comes out, I think that's about as far as Rolly's going to make it. Unless those two have a run-in or something. Caution at sector 1 there. Not sure what that's for. It looks like there's a little more rain coming down, so I think we're getting close. But like I said, the blue's still there, so I still think the you can see Luca is like 26 seconds behind now, so yeah. I think he's... Wow. He went in sideways that way. Yeah, he's just losing all tons of time. Yeah, if there's anybody who wants a safety car, it's Luca right now. Yeah, he's having a hard time now, yeah. Yeah, I think he went in too early. I think he took a chance, and I think he went in too early. Because they still have the power to pass enabled, so Luca just got a 3-second penalty too. Sorry guys, I'm tired. Oh boy. Yes, Keon and Rolly still duking it out. Still not pitting yet. So yeah, Luca, yeah. Poor Luca, this race just went really horrible. Yeah.
Yep, nobody's made the moose or enters yet. Well, we might be starting to inch out. I think what happened at the beginning there, he just got caught up in the start there and used up too much of his energy right away and ended up losing a lot of ground because he just used too much. Watch the leader there side by side. That's the leader. Yeah, surely. They're probably going to be going back and forth the whole race. Yeah. Pretty straightforward. Poor Luca on his intermediates. No one's even pitted yet on him. Yeah, it's just brutal for him, I think. I think he's struggling with these. Whoa, look at him. Yeah, he's having a hard time. Okay, here we go. We got a guy going in the pits. Let's see what he puts on. Whoa. Okay. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. I think Astro was on reds. Whoa, who's that? Who was that there? Well, I think it was Toxic Elijah. He was having some issues there. I don't know what happened to him. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just noticing that Astro. Let's see what happens with Luca here. See if he goes back onto some dry tires. Because I'm not sure that the weather's going to get bad enough. And he's going back out there on a set of hard. So I'm not sure we're going to see any intermediates here. I think maybe it's going to just kind of be a little spit, and then maybe the track dries up, because it doesn't look like oh no, what happened there? It looks like somebody might have taken some damage there, I think. Not sure what happened there. It just looked like one guy carried more speed into the corner than the other. And then realized he was going. Okay, so they're going into the pit. So And I think now that's gonna be killer for Luca because he's gonna have to go back in and pit again. Because I think maybe it might be time for intermediates. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure that anybody's getting blue. So rain, I don't see any blue coming anywhere. So I think maybe they've here's Luca again to put on his third set of tires. Poor guy. He's making the wrong tire choices. Oh no, he's putting on air. He's putting on. Well, he's got to replace his wing, but he's putting on. He's not going with intermediates or anything. Let's see what Bards does here. I think intermediates might be the right choice. It looks like he's gaining, so I think the intermediates are probably the right choice. So I bet Bards will probably go in here, or he's going to lose too much time. Yeah, there he goes. That's a really slow pit entry. That's for sure. I think that's going to put Yesher way out in front now. And that'll probably, which is kind of shitty because now it's going to be really boring. Yeah, he's over 5 seconds, 6 seconds behind now. So, oh well. Rolly probably gonna make his move into the pits this time, I imagine. I think he wanted to pit like 2 laps ago. I think now he's going to be losing too much ground. I think that PS Keon's going to end up taking back that spot. I have a feeling that Rolly and Mamu will probably both go into the pits. Same with Ass Throttle. Maybe Luca too. Poor guy. Yeah, I think Rolly, why is he staying out? What are you doing, Rolly? I don't know if he knows something about the weather or something. Maybe it's gonna dry up, maybe, I don't know. Or he's hoping for a safety car, which I can't really see. Oh, Dunce is out now. Wonder what happened to him. But yeah, that one lap. on later on the pit, basically you just cost him the race. Can't see him making up 6 seconds. Not without some safety car help. Rolly, I don't know what he's doing. I think Rolly's been drinking or smoking. Or maybe he knows something about the weather that I don't know. Trying to look at PS Keon, how much time, because the time's going down quite quickly, I think, with PS Keon here. I'm just looking at Barge and Yesher run, and that seems to be staying pretty much the same. So whoa, looks like Rolly got a little bit of oversteer there. He didn't hit the wall or anything, so he's good. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure what Rolly's trying to do. Maybe he's trying to stay out longer and maybe he's thinking that the guys that pitted early onto those intermediates are going to burn them off and have to pit again. So maybe he's trying to get himself within a window. I'm not sure. Yeah. Not sure what Rolly's thinking is here. Because looks like PS Keon's coming. It looks like everything's really, other than Rolly and PS Keon, it looks like everything's really spaced out now. Whoa. Luke started off pretty good there, you know, it was looking pretty good, and then just kind of fell apart when he, oh, now he's done. Oh, yeah. Well, maybe a safety car. Maybe we're going to get a safety car, maybe. No safety car, just a yellow flag. Poor guy, man. Yeah, he's opening it up in the rain here, so I think I don't think there's much of a race going on there. Yeah, I think Rolly is just trying to stretch out those slicks so that he gets the intermediates into a window that he can go the full run. That's what I'm thinking, right? Maybe he's hoping he goes long enough on the he said he can do it in one thing. I don't know. I don't think it's a good choice, though. I think it's a mistake. Because now when he pits... Well, I think he'll go behind Mamu, but I think he'll come out ahead of Energetic, so I think he'll be okay that way. But, yeah, he's pretty determined to stay out there. Missed that one. That's way high going into that one. I think them tires, now he's going to have Mamu running them down. Mamu! I gotta go feed my cat here, I think. He's staring at me. Not too happy with him. He had one of his little kitty litter episodes. He goes in there sometimes and goes nuts, start throwing his shit all around. And then I end up having to clean it. Isn't that right? Dirty little guy. Yeah, I'm not sure what Rolly is thinking here with the intermediates. Why he's waiting so long to go on to them. I'm sure he has his reasons. I just don't see safety car really coming out here with only 10 cars on the track. Yeah, once those pit stops started to happen, everything just kind of really spaced out here. Yeah, it's just huge. Yeah, it's way spaced out now. PS Keon looking pretty good for a podium. But maybe Mamu can catch him. Doesn't look like Bards is really able to make up any ground on Yesharun, so looks like Yesharun's gonna get himself a win. Yeah, this game has definitely changed. I think Yesharun in the last game was like a you know, mid-pack type of guy. So, yeah. So I bet you if you ask Escher Run, he'll tell you he really likes this game. Like I said, you know, the guys that are doing well are going to tell you they like it, and the guys that don't do well on this game are going to tell you it's shit. Generally. What I'm thinking, but yeah, don't look like much of a racing going on anywhere. Oh, look at that. Rolly finally pitted. Now he's going to have to see if he can make up some spots. Yeah, I'm not sure they waiting, but maybe, you know what, maybe some of these guys that already pitted on the inners are going to have to pit again, and maybe it works out to Rolly's advantage. I'm not sure, but there's nothing really that close going on. It's looking pretty spaced out. Mamu might be looking like he might be running down PS Keon. Bard's made up a little bit of time there, but I think that's probably because someone messed up a little bit and cost himself some time there. But yeah, it's pretty spaced out right now. I think Rolly being on them fresh tires might be able to make up some ground, but the thing is, like, I think Rolly's gonna get by Fox for inners, but and then he might be able to get energetic too. Look at how he Fox Renner's squeezing him. Rolly's on a little bit fresher tires, so maybe. Yeah, so maybe some of those guys that pitted earlier on those intermediates are going to end up burning off their tires a little quicker. And having the pit, and that maybe that helps out Rolly. But I think Rolly's going to be able to catch energetic too, and get himself up into the top 5. But once he gets by energetic, I think he's got an awful lot of work to try to get himself into a podium. I think, 30 seconds behind Mamu, so yeah. Mamu could literally make a pit stop and still come out ahead of Rolly, so yeah. Yeah, not sure what Rolly's thinking was there. Maybe he was hoping on weather to change or something. Yeah, I was thinking Rolly might be heading for AME for a podium, but yeah, it looks like maybe not. Well, he wants that inside. He wants that inside line. And he gets himself into fifth. But like I said, I think this is where Rolly needs some help now. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Bird's made up a little bit of time here. Seems like doesn't look like they're using a lot of energy. They're probably running in off mode, probably, I'm thinking, going by what I'm seeing. Yeah, I just gotta go take care of something here, my cat and stuff, so I'll just leave you with PS Keon here for a bit. I'm not gonna go take care of some chores. Get down. Okay. All right. I'm just looking here. Just fed my cat. Looks like Barge is catching up. Looks like Yesharun. The Jew Crew. The Jew Crew. Yeah, it looks like he's falling off his pace. And yeah, it looked like he had it made in the shade, but looks like he's cracking under the pressure. Barge is gaining on him like crazy. You'd almost think he had damage to his car. He's falling off the pace so much. There's really not too much difference. There's only one lap difference in the tire, so I don't think it has anything to do with tires. But there you go. Yesharun is going into the pits on 11 lap old tires too. Wow. But he'll still come out, I think. Oh yeah, PS Keon. No, that's not PS Keon. Sorry. Yeah, he's still. They're not losing that much time in the pits. I'm just looking here. It's only about 17 seconds, 18 seconds lost in the pits. Yeah, about 17 seconds, about 17, 18 seconds. So maybe Rolly might still. But like I said, Mamou's going to be able to pit. And still come out ahead of Rolly, so yeah. Yeah, I don't think the strat that Rolly took there was correct. I think it ended up hurting him. Too bad I can't see tire wear and stuff like that, right? I would think if I'm Barge, right, and I'm going to make a pit stop, I'm going to do it right away. I'm going to do it right now. Right? And he's not pitting, so I'm thinking he's going to go the whole way. Maybe Yesharun just realized he was losing a huge amount of pace or something. I don't know, yeah. I don't know what the tire wear is like, so I can't really make a judgment call on what's going on. Whoa, I don't know who that was. Somebody coming from off the track there. Yeah, you see, if I'm Barge, and I'm not going the whole way, I'd probably make my pit stop now. But if I'm going the whole way, then I'd probably stay out, right? But like I said, I don't know what their tires look like, so. And it doesn't look like Barge is really losing time. To him, so yeah. Oh, there he goes. He is going into the pits. And actually put him about a couple seconds behind Yesher run, I think. He didn't lose any time. So he's right. He actually gained time through the pit cycle there. He stayed out 2 laps longer and he actually gained some time. Look at that, Mamu has closed. Whoa, who the fuck is that behind? That's that Audi. That's Luca, I think. He's all over the place, the poor guy. Yeah, look at that, Mamu. Is caught up to PS Keon, and there we go. So we're gonna have a fight for looks like a fight for third. And a fight for first there, it looks like we might have. Wonder if these two are gonna make a pit stop. But even if both these guys pit, still Rolly's still gonna be too far behind. They're still gonna come out ahead of them on fresher tires. Yeah, I think a safety car is gonna be Rolly's only hope, I think. Mamu's got a lot of energy there, so I think he might be able to get it done. PS Keon's also got a lot of energy, so. And he's blocking that inside. Oh, and then he goes to the outside. I don't know. Can you do that? I think it was okay. I don't think Mamu had enough to get by there. So I think Keon was just trying to take a racing line into the corner there. I don't think he was actually going for a block or anything. I think he was just getting himself set up to enter the corner properly. I gotta go piss now. Alright, I'll be back. I gotta go pee. Alright, guys. Just went to the bathroom there. Oh! Okay, yeah, so looks like Mamu and Keon are still going at it. These guys are having a good race. It looks like Yesher Run is falling apart. Looks like here. Looks like, yeah, he's also got a time penalty too, so yeah. He should get second place, so. Luca finally gave up. He had a tough day. But yeah, it looks like the Goo Crew. Fell off the pace. It looks like, yeah. It looked like near the end of the last run on the intermediates, he was really starting to lose pace to Barge, and Barge was really starting to put down thing, and yeah, it looks like yeah, he just hasn't been able to stay consistent. It looks like he's been falling off the pace. And now Barge just, with his experience, seems to be pulling away now. So it looks like the only race right now looks to be right here with PS Keon. And Mamu. Looks like the Spain, Argentina is getting ready to go. I don't think it starts for a while though yet. There, I'm on YouTube, seeing this ice shoes. Another guy killed. PS Keon, he's an ICE agent. Nah, PS Keon, he's not a mega guy. PS Keon's like Canada, he's one of the nice agents. Canada, there was a YouTube thing on Canada where Canada did like a little thing. And it was, instead of ICE agent, we have nice agents. Oh boy.
Belgium. He wasn't on the pace of his teammate throughout the weekend, and while Antonelli went on to win the Grand Prix, Russell did not even finish the first lap with it being crashed out. Basically, Russell was on the outside of turn 5 while Lewis Hamilton was on the inside, and there was a bit of contact between the four teammates, and that spun Russell round and into the gravel and out of the Grand Prix. Now, while Russell was gutted about the crash, he saw it more as a racing incident, and really, he seemed more annoyed about a mysterious straight-line speed issue hindering his performance and contributing to the crash, with Russell telling Sky Sports F1, "I got totally swallowed up down the straight. I lost 3 positions down into turn 5. The incident was a racing incident. Maybe I could have got a bit wider. Maybe he could have braked a bit more. The incident shouldn't have happened if I had the speed down the straight. Very, very disappointed. I appreciate everyone's working hard to solve the problem, but I'm still here on lap 5 of the race. I felt like I was in a good position to fight for the lead at turn 1, but then suddenly no power, and it's all gone." Now make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my Formula 1 content and get up to date with F1 news. I've just reached 55,000 subscribers, and your support is incredible and means so much to me. Thank you so much for it. Now going back to Russell, and he does have a...
Hey there, Midas Canada viewers.
Sorry, just on YouTube here. I was just watching here. Sorry, guys. Bunch of stuff going on. These wildfires and a lot of lightning strikes and stuff. Wildfires. Actually, in my area, getting a lot of smoke. From the wildfires. Yeah, it looks pretty safe to say that it's going to be Bargesher run. I think it's Mamu and PS Keon. And from what I can tell, Mamu's been sitting back, pretty happy to stay in behind Keon here. So maybe he's just waiting for that right moment so that he can make the pass, so that maybe PS Keon can't counter him and attack back after. Maybe. But yeah, Mamu seems to be relatively content to stay in behind for now, but I'm pretty sure that's probably going to change. And it looks like this is where the race is going to be, right here for third place, between Mamu and Mr. Keon, our nice agent. Yeah, I have a feeling that Mamu is probably trying to wait and trying to make the pass maybe on the last lap or second last lap, so that he doesn't leave a lot of time for PS Keon to be able to counteract it and take the spot back again. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure he's been within that 1 second for quite a few laps now, and it looks like he's pretty happy to stay there for now. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what he does the next lap. If PS Keon's going to be able to hold him off or not. Rolly's looking like he's pretty safe to get that fifth spot. Yeah, Barnes probably could have stayed out too, and I think he would have been fine. Oh, what happened? Barnes, I think, screwed up somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. I think Barnes waited up maybe, because he was way ahead. Yeah, he was way ahead. I don't see any damage to the car. I have a feeling that he realizes that Yesher Run has a penalty, so he's really not in any threat to. Yeah, it doesn't look like. What's he doing? Well, what's going on here? I don't understand what's going on here. Did he quit or something? And that's an AI? I don't know what happened there, but it looks like Barge decided to give the lead to Yesher Run. Yeah, I have no idea what's happened here. Yeah, something happened there, obviously. Because, yeah, he just basically gave... Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened with that. I guess Bards must have... I'm thinking that maybe Bards had quit. And then just... Yeah. Oh, look at that. Something happened there. Because, Mamu, is all of a sudden, 2 seconds back from, Keon. So, I'm not sure if he went for a move and, something happened, or if he just messed up and, lost all that time, and, looks like PS Keon is a thing. But yeah, it looks like Bards. I don't know what happened to Bards there. I have a feeling it's AI driving his car right now. I think maybe he left because he was way ahead. And then just all of a sudden just slowed right down, and yeah, that's strange. Not really a race. When you kind of hand it to somebody, that's kind of weird. But I guess Yasher will take it. But yeah, weird, strange. Birds better be careful there. The AI is, I have a feeling it's an AI that's driving that car. Oh, look at this. PS Keon's now going to get second place. I don't know what's going on with Birds. Yeah, it looks like Extra Run and PS Keon and Mamu. And then Bards. Everybody's red fuel. I don't know, yeah, that's weird. That was a strange race. Really strange race. Worked out good for the PS Keon though, and Mamu as well. So yeah, you got Yasher Run, PS Keon, and Mamu on the podium, and then Bards for some reason, yeah, just stop racing. I don't know what else to say. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna be out of here. Congrats to the podium guys, and yeah, enjoy the stream. I'm out of here. I'm the ghost, and I'm out. Till the next time.